I want to show you how to do simple batch jobs in Arc, and I access that through Arc Catalog. So if I left click here on Arc Catalog, I get my home and any data I might have that's in the last areas I operated, but I also have toolboxes here, this lower toolbox folder, and if I expand that I can see I have system toolboxes and my toolboxes. So if I look at the system toolboxes, I have all the tools that I see that show up in the tool command when I display it, Arc Toolbox window. Well, if I want to do something over and over, so suppose I downloaded a bunch of data, and in the data management toolbox I find this projections and transformations, and I want to do a feature projection, so I want to project all these data. If I right click and select a batch for a tool, it will open a batch window that allows me to input all the parameters needed. So rather than do the project or the projection using the Arc toolbox in the regular Arc toolbox that I had access through here, I can queue up a bunch, 30, 40, 50, however many I want, and have them run through the projections. Now I have to specify all the projections parameters in advance, so I can double left click here and I can grab the input data. So I'm just going to grab a data set here, I don't know, this white Bear Lake contours, and I'll add that, and I say OK, and so it fills it and it gives me the input and the output. Now I could specify a different output. I'm going to go with that default, and I can select the output coordinate system here. Oops, bounced over the transformation. Output coordinate system here, and let's say I want to select a projected coordinate system. It's a UTM, I don't know, I think NAD 27 zone 15 north, and I'll apply that and say OK and OK. Now for a geographic transformation, I'll basically select one, this NAD 27 to NAD 83 NADCON. OK, so there's the first one. I think I've defined all the projection parameters that I've required, so I could go ahead and add a second one. So I'll add the second one, and I'll go select a feature, white Bear Lake contour 2, and say OK. And see, it fills in the stuff I need. I can go ahead and again pick an output coordinate system. So do this over and over for every data set that I want to apply my set of, oops, it sometimes jumps, my set of parameters to, and then I could add a bunch more here, so I could add a bunch of data sets. Now I really won't, cause I don't need to, so I can delete those, but you get the idea here. I could put 5 or 10 or however many I had, and when I'm done with all the parameters, if I hit OK, it just starts running then. It'll project those one after another. Now this is useful if I have to do, let's say, 30 or 50 or some large number, especially of processes that take a few minutes. I'd have to do the first one, wait a few minutes, come back, do the second one, wait a few minutes, come back. This way I could queue them all up, so if I have 50 and it takes 3 minutes, then that's 150 minutes. I could set it to run and walk off and go do something else or work on something in another window. So this batch processing is really good when you have repetitive tasks.